deserving souls who have opened their hearts in absolute surrender. They don't need much cleaning. There is a next level where minus little bit of cleaning is required, but their own self-remorsefulness will open that up. Whenever I have conducted individual sittings, meditation face to face with one single abhyasi, or whenever I am sitting alone and trying to transmit world over, what really happens, I would like to share that with you today. I'll try my best to explain so that once you understand how it works, maybe you'll cooperate more. For example, when there is a bandara and I'm giving a sitting, transmission is given to all equally. But does everyone benefit equally? Does everyone have the same experience? Does everyone absorb transmission to the same extent? Not at all. Out of 100, for example, maybe 10 or 20 abhyasis will absorb immediately. And when another 10 or 20% are just struggling with meditation, and they reflect, why am I not experiencing something profound? They become remorseful at an individual level, perhaps. And in this state of remorse, expressing this remorse to the great master, somewhere the heart opens up and they begin to receive transmission in gusto. Minority of individuals who are not able to receive this transmission or grace, the hearts, because of whatever reason, temporary or chronic. Temporary because sometimes when you are going through some emotional turmoil, someone has passed on in your family, or someone has failed an exam in your family, or someone is sick in your family, sometimes we remain preoccupied with such worries. And that also diverts us from opening our hearts. So, most of the time is spent in cleaning such individuals parallelly. Those who are ready to receive, deserving souls who have opened their hearts in absolute surrender, they don't need much cleaning. There is a next level where minus little bit of cleaning is required, but their own self-remorsefulness will open that up. There is another level of abhyasis. They must be cleaned, and this is sometimes the majority of us. So prior to coming for group satsangs and prior to taking individual sittings from preceptors, it would be worthwhile if you can do your own cleaning. If we want to take real advantage of group satsangs with Master. All these ashrams, why do we build ashrams? I would request world over in all our ashrams and wherever we are having group satsangs or wherever preceptors are conducting satsangs, but especially in the ashrams, it should not become just a Sunday activity or a Wednesday activity or once in a while activity. At least, I say again, at least minimum, spend your weekend in the ashram. That's why we have accommodation facility in many ashrams. Those who don't need, they have their own houses, but they can go Saturday, spend entire day, work in the ashram, do some volunteer work, read a book, contemplate, exchange ideas. And I would highly recommend have some sort of a discussion, contemplative discussion, not intellectual to prove any point, but heartfelt discussion on Babuji's literature. Start with reality at dawn. Someone from the group of 20 perhaps, group of 10 perhaps. Read a paragraph or two paragraphs and discuss this thing. Read 2 or 3 whispers in a small group and see what he's trying to convey and learn from each other. Work together in ashram, create beautiful gardens. How we create beautiful gardens is also a reflection of our inner condition. How we communicate with each other in a group. Hearts oozing with love, not with competition, not with jealousy, not to crush over another person, step on the person and walk and try to have your own success. That's a corporate world. But there too, in the corporate world, our abhyasis should prove themselves that they are beyond politics and they are beyond human weaknesses. If our goal is to rise above animalistic attitude to at least becoming human and wait for the angelic transformation, it's a wide, infinite journey.